Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how I do my Elsa makeup. Elsa was one of the first characters that I started cosplaying, so she's very special to me. Obviously she needs a new dress, but problems for later. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you step by step how I do this makeup. Hair I did off camera, but I'm using extensions for this, so it's partly my own hair, it's not a wig, and then some real human hair extensions from kohl. So let's get started.
I'm starting with two primers that I'm mixing together. One is a color correcting cream in green because I've got a lot of redness in my skin, and the other one is a foundation. It's the mineral foundation, I believe, from Golden Rose. Both are from Golden Rose. I'm using a brush for my foundation, and later I used a beauty blender as well. When I recorded this video was like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm just doing the voiceover. I wasn't really feeling all that well when I recorded this, so please keep that in mind, because when I look back, it's not really my best work, but still wanted to show you guys because, hey, life isn't perfect, so neither am I. And YouTube isn't perfect. Not everything you see on YouTube is as it is in real life. So even if this isn't my best makeup work, I still wanted to show you guys how I did it. And I just did my contouring, I guess, with a contour stick. And now I'm doing my eyebrows with eyebrow powder. Normally I use a darker one for Elsa, but apparently I didn't have that. Now I'm using a concealer to correct my mistakes, make the eyebrows really sharp. It's a liquid concealer, again from Golden Rose. What am I doing next? Oh, I'm going to powder. I also use the concealer as the eyeshadow base. You can of course use eyeshadow primer for this, but I really like to work with the concealer, and then I use a powder first before I go into the eyeshadow because it's not that sticky and my eyeshadow just blends a bit better. I'm using eyeshadow palette from Sleek here. Don't know the one from the top of my head, but we will list all the products down below. And this palette just has amazing colors, like really bright colors. So for Elsa, the pink and the purple colors, I actually always use that palette. So I started with pink and now I'm going in with purple. And so this is one of these moments that, like I was saying, I wasn't feeling all that well when we shot this, that normally I would bring the purple up higher. I think that's prettier, but it works. Because I have really small eyelids. Some of you guys can probably relate. It's frustrating, like when you see yourself back and you know you can do better. So, but I still hope you enjoy this. I'm now dipping into another eyeshadow palette. Yes, these are small palettes from Golden Rose, wet and dry, and I used that on my eyelid and a little bit on my brow bone for a little bit of extra shine. I'm blending it all together. Probably won't do voiceover in future videos. We thought it would be handy, but that's mainly because I didn't feel that great. The next video I've planned is again with a voiceover, but that's because the audio failed us. I'm using a liner now. This is a smartliner from Golden Rose. Not my favorite, but I couldn't find my favorite at the moment. So you can see me, like, we skipped that part, I think, with editing, but thought especially the right eye, I think I did twice because it wasn't working. I also, with a lot of Disney princesses, line the bottom part because you want those big Disney eyes. I've used a little bit of mascara, and then I think I'm going to do my false lashes. No? Oh, first I'm going to do concealer. A little bit lighter than the foundation, as you can see. It's also helps with a little bit of contouring, and you want like the parts of your face that you are probably going to highlight, you can do that with a lighter color, and the parts you want to hide, you do that with a darker color. And now I'm setting it in place with the translucent powder, and then with mineral powder. I think I already have my eyelashes on. I think we cut that out with editing. I think I did them off camera because I hate putting eyelashes on myself. I don't know, I don't like it. Yeah, I already have my lashes on here. I'm doing some fake freckles because Elsa has a few freckles. And I usually, a lot of ways to do fake freckles, and I try different ways. In this movie I did it with brown eyeshadow and like a little tiny wet brush. But you can also use like an old brown liner, brown lipstick, stuff like that. And I'm using a lot of blush on Elsa. And now I'm going back in with eyeshadow underneath my eyes to smoke out that black liner that I used there. And I'm going in with a white pencil on my waterline just to brighten it up and makes your eyes look a little bit bigger. If you do the waterline in white or ivory and then the dark line not in your waterline but against the waterline. Not against, it's not the correct word, but you guys probably know what I mean. The one I use here is from Catrice. And my false lash mascara, again for the bottom. What was I saying? I was talking about blush. I used like a really red blush for Elsa, and also put something on my nose. And I'm already at the end almost. Here I'm using a dark red lip liner because Elsa has pretty dark mouth, pretty dark red. Elsa has small lips, so I don't overline. I actually, especially on the bottom, try to make my lips a little bit smaller than they actually are. And you can do that with a lip liner, of course, and a little bit of concealer. And I actually forgot my lipstick, I think, because we only see me do the pencil and I'm coloring it in with the pencil, which is okay, but normally I would put a lipstick on top of that. But I probably just forgot here. Yeah, here I'm using the concealer. You can't see because I'm holding the mirror in front, so you can see it a little bit. To make my lips a little bit smaller than they usually are. And I think I was happy here. When I look back, so many things I would do different, but hey, maybe a new Elsa tutorial in the future when my new dress is ready. And then, of course, last but not least, spray it with fixing spray. I used the one from Golden Rose again, and I immediately dry it, because then it just works a bit better. And now I'm going to do my hair extensions, which I did that off camera. And you can see the end result. And here I am, Elsa.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and we all hope that you are going to subscribe to this channel because we just started this channel. You can find the links to our social media down below, and hopefully I will see you in the next video because I've got a lot more princesses to show you. Bye bye!